I want to talk about a interesting movie series called Tremors, and I believe I'm going to title this video Tremors is Still Going On, because they're planning to release a brand new movie this year. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share with your friends who don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. I am a fan of this series, but I haven't seen everything, so let's get to it. The first Tremors was released in 1990, starring Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Michael Gross, and Reba McEntire. I think it also stars some other people as well, but there's like the main people. I can't remember what the woman's name was. Might have been Finn Carter. I'm not sure. But Kevin Bacon's character was named Valentine, and Fred Ward's character was Earl. And I can't remember, but in the film, I'm not going to talk about the whole movie. I'm not going to do that. But in the film, Valentine, Kevin Bacon's character, fell for this woman that he helped to rescue in a situation. And the film's series is all about these worms that live underneath the ground. And they're called, well, actually, in the series, they've been named as graboids. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure about that. But it's these giant worms, and they're, let's just say, they eat people. You could walk on the ground, and they'll get you to come out of the ground and get you. And you have to be quiet. You can't stand on the ground. You can't make no noise or nothing. You got to stay off of the ground. You got to be high up. And the movie was fantastic. And Reba McEntire starred in a horror film. It's basically, it's what it is. It's a horror film franchise. And Reba was in it, which was awesome. And Michael Gross, I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing that name. His character was named Bert, and Reba McEntire played as the wife of Bert, which was awesome. She had a shotgun. He had a I don't know what you call it. It's not a bomb shelter, but it's a shelter where you put your guns and weapons at. He had a place just like that, so he was set and ready to go. I mean, awesome movie. It was so good. I wouldn't mind going back and rewatching it. And then in 1996, they decided to release a direct-to-sequel, which every single sequel after the first film has been direct-to-video. And this was called Tremors 2 Aftershocks. And I'm not going to really talk too much about it, but all I'm going to say is that Kevin Bacon did not come back, which really sucked. But Fred Ward came back as Fred. Fred Ward came back as Earl, which was cool. But it sucked about Kevin Bacon. Next is Tremors 3, Back to Perfection. And Perfection is the town that the first movie was set in. And I forgot to mention that. And this Tremors 3 got released in 2001. And also, let's see, then afterwards in 2003, that they decided to do a Tremors the series, which is it was a TV show. It got canceled after one season, which really sucks. But Michael Gross, Bert, I'm just going to say Bert. How about that? Bert returned for the TV show, which is fantastic. I have the DVD somewhere of the first 4 films, and can't find it right now. And I would love to get the TV show that got canceled. It was released on DVD. I'd like to get it as well. And then next, it of course is the 4th film, which is a prequel. It's called Tremors 4: The Legend Begins, which was released in 2004. Of course, Bert was back in it, which was awesome. And in my opinion, I guess because of the year that the movie was set in. I guess that's why Reba couldn't be in it, I guess. But I feel like they could have brought her back for a cameo or something, because that would have been awesome. Um, but it was like back in the Western days, and it was a little bit of a different film because Burt is known for guns, and in The Legend Begins, the fourth film, he didn't like guns, and it was kind of interesting. Next, in 2015, a big jump from 2004 to 2015, they released Tremors 5 Bloodlines. Never saw it. I only saw the first four films, and that's it, but I do want to see it eventually. Of course, Burt came back for that movie. I think I read that Burt has a son, and he's in the film, and I'm not sure who he's played by, but that's all I know about that movie. That's all I know. And also in 2015, they were going to do a Tremors series reboot, a reboot TV show with Kevin Bacon back as Valentine, which they released a trailer for it, and it was footage from the plot, the very first episode. And the show was supposed to stream on Amazon Prime, but moved to Sci-Fi and was later canceled. And I hate it so much because you can still watch the trailer on YouTube. I just recently rewatched it, and it looked so good. Kevin Bacon was back, and it looked fantastic, and I just hate it got canceled. It sucks so bad. And then in 2018, Tremors 6, A Cold Day in, yeah, I'm not going to say that word, but never saw that film as either. And now last, we're up to date to the year 2020. Tremors 7, Island Fury is going to be released this year. Filming wrapped last year. I think it was either November or December when filming wrapped for it. So now we're going to get Tremors 7 now. So I have a lot of catching up to do. I got about 5, 6. I got 3 movies to watch whenever the 7th one comes out. And the 7th one is also going to be released direct to video as well, which is cool. But yeah, I really love this series. Even though I haven't seen everything, but I really love the series. It's really good. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of sci-fi, any kind of fictional things. I mean, and especially if you're a fan of horror and you love action films or anything that has action in it, and you want something different, Tremors is really good. Plus, Kevin Bacon was in it for the first film, so. And Burt is a very lovable character, and so I highly recommend Tremors. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.